Welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you how to import photos or your artwork into Affinity. Now, I'm going to do this in a couple of ways, and then in the next video, I'm going to actually show you how to take the artwork that we previously scanned in two pieces and make it into one beautiful, amazing piece. But for right now, I just want you to be able to see how you can actually get artwork inside of your Affinity account. So I'm going to go ahead, open Affinity, and then I will show you how to do that. So give me 1 second. Let's share my screen. Okay, so I am going to share. All right, so you should be able to see my entire screen, and you can see that it's kind of black because that's what Affinity looks like when you first get in there. So you're going to notice that I already have some items uploaded in here. You can upload your own. So to do that, you could click this plus button here, which will allow you to choose an artboard size. You can also over here switch the DPI with this little toggle. You can bring it up to 400 DPI. And then if you toggle this on, it will create artboards. So that essentially, for those of you who are coming from Adobe and Adobe products, it's kind of the same thing with Adobe products, artboards. So I'm just going to keep that off right now. But you can see that when I do toggle it on, it just keeps this multi-page thing off. So and then you can choose the color format and the page width and height. And then you can also create the document here, just down to the right, or you can save it to your presets. So the presets essentially are the ones that you see over here. And you can see I have one preset already here, which is a 5x7 piece. And that's because my print club uses a 5x7. So I have that there as well. So, let's go ahead, and we don't need to create the document because I obviously am not actually creating a document. And then if I click this little folder here, you'll notice that I can also choose from a file folder. And then if I click the home button, it takes me to the home. So I can go ahead and choose any of the ones that I already have in here if I so choose. So there's also, if you don't know this, there's some little tutorials that you can take on the bottom there. Here you'll notice you can see your recents. Learn is the Learn tab, which essentially is exactly what it sounds like. My templates, if you have a template set up, it would show up here. And then favorites, if you have anything favorited. I don't have any of that stuff. So that is one way, or a couple of ways, with the folder, finding it on your computer, adding the plus button to create an entire new board, essentially. And then you add your artwork into that board. So let's go ahead and click the X for a second. Okay, so the next thing that you could do is you could essentially, you can see here I have some downloads. I could drag and drop an image from my download folder or whatever folder it is. And when I drop it into there, then Affinity is going to do its thing. And then eventually that image would open up in Affinity if I had my artboard there. You can see here that there is a vector version, pixel version, and layout version. So there we go. There is my photo. So I'm going to click yes. And I'm going to go back to pixel version. So that is some ways in which you can get your images into Affinity. Okay, so that takes care of how to actually get images. Oh, one more thing. You could also go file, come on, file, new, and you can also put it in there that way, or you can import right here, import from files or from Affinity. So you can also choose those other options to put your artwork inside of your Affinity software. So hopefully you found that helpful in how to actually go ahead and put your artwork into Affinity. In the next video, I'm going to show you how we're actually going to put our artwork that we scanned into Affinity so that we can go ahead and stitch it together. So I'll see you over there.